Alright, so I think we're rolling.
Okay.
You're good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Great.
So what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Kisscapades Podcast. And today I have a special guest. His name is Matt. He has this, clothing line that has been making a bit of noise in Nairobi. I picked it up from your friend Patricia.
Yeah.
And also I've just been seeing a few models that I know, rocking your stuff.
Okay.
So that caught my attention.
Yeah.
And that's why, I called Matt to the podcast to just break it down to us and let us know what's happening with this clothing line.
Yeah.
So just introduce yourself, maybe just your names,
Yeah.
your alias,
What is it?
and just AKA if you have, like those street names and meaning. Just break it down. Just give us an introduction to Matt, and then,
Okay.
I'll just give you a few questions.
All right. Yeah. So my name is Matthew Gidira Shege.
Mm-hmm.
Some people call me Matt. Some people call me Matthew. My family calls me G, short for Gidira.
For?
Gidira.
Or not gangster?
Nah, not for gangster.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. So yeah, that's my names. Those are my names.
So what do you do? What do you do?
Right now I'm working. I work at a place called World Vision. It's in the UK. I live in the UK.
You live in the UK?
Yeah, I do live in the UK. Yeah.
You're Kenyan though?
But I'm Kenyan, 100% Kenyan.
All right.
Yeah.
So do you still push your clothes in UK, or it's just...
Yeah, I do. Actually, there was a period last year that I actually tried to focus a lot in the UK, like during the summer and around from April to July. But I found that because of the quantities that we were shipping from Kenya,
Yeah.
it was too little. So maybe now
You're ready for, mass production?
mass production, hopefully in this year, then now I can.
So
I can do
what
it
exactly
properly.
are you working in line? Is it like an 8 to 5 that you do?
A 9 to 5, yeah.
And something to do with fashion, or
Nothing
just
to do
something
with
completely
fashion.
different?
It's just a source of income.
Okay, what do you do?
We
We have to get to the personals first of all before
Yeah.
I start asking, because we need to understand. Maybe people need to understand how you're able to fund,
Okay.
this thing that you're passionate about.
That's true.
So what exactly do you do?
So it's called processing and information excellence. It's just a long name to describe processing income from.
What's that?
Huh?
Is it like KRA?
No,
What are you talking about?
Like, okay, basically it's a charity, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So these charities, they have projects all around the world.
Uh-huh.
So even in Kenya, World Vision is here. Actually, it's just down the road in Karen. That's where the office is. So what they do is they focus on children. They try to help children around the world.
Is it like an NGO?
It is definitely an NGO, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So they have sponsors, and then like these sponsors will send donations monthly or.
Closer to the mic. We need people to hear you.
Yeah.
We need people to hear you.
Yeah, now
Because we'll have
now
like
I'm
this
plugging
audio.
World Vision. World Vision better pay me after this.
Yeah, they should, as they should. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you sponsor a child, and like they'll have seasonal things like birthday, Christmas, and then these sponsors will send gifts and types of income, of donations.
Okay.
And these donations come in many different forms. There'll be checks, there'll be debit card, credit card, or something called postal order, direct debit. So now my job is to process those donations into the system, and then yeah. It's a very repetitive. It's not like a complicated job at all. It's just somewhere to start.
Is it something that you love doing?
I wouldn't say I love doing
That
it.
hesitance, like okay.
It's just casual, Yeah.
Okay, so you're just doing it because you make ends meet with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So is that why you're going more into the fashion world, or?
Okay, to be honest.
Or what inspired or made you, start thinking of doing clothing when you're doing a regular 8 to 5? Which, like a lot of people nowadays, there are some people who are comfortable with an 8 to 5 because at least it's guarantee money.
Yeah.
You have rent.
Yeah.
Especially when you're getting into arts, there's no specific formula. You might not know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to at least
Okay, firstly, I started the clothing brand before uni. I mean, before I started working.
Okay.
During uni.
Uh-huh.
So it started in 2016. That's when we started officially. That's when we registered the company and all that.
So it's registered and everything?
Yeah, it's registered.
Like I unfortunately have KRA audience as well and friends.
Yeah.
I mean,
shout out to the guys with the KRA pins.
Yeah. So I hope they won't be on your case here. Like he said, he has what? And where does he stay? He works for who and who? Okay, huh?
Yeah,
so it's all registered and everything.
Yeah, it's all registered. And
but wait, you registered it in Kenya or UK?
Both actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I was saying, you're asking if why I got into fashion.
Yeah.
Really, I wouldn't say necessarily that it's fashion. I'm an entrepreneur, and I've always been one. Like even when I was young, I was always doing some sort of thing. Like when I was in the UK, I used to just like at school. I used to sell.
Were you raised in UK? My friend over there grew in the UK as well.
Okay.
He's quite a hustler as well.
Yeah.
Nothing. Quite a hustler as well. He grew up in the UK and stuff like that. So.
I grew up both in the UK and Kenya. I was born in America.
Okay.
Yeah. So so now in my...
So you've always been an entrepreneur?
Yeah, always. Even in the school called St. Christopher's, I used to go there. I started this thing called the Entrepreneurship Club. I hope it's
school?
Yes.
Good stuff.
When I was in like year 10 or year 10.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just always been in me. Now, to go to fashion, I just noticed like in the UK there's so many options, like ASOS, there's JD, there's Zara, Topman, so there's so many options. When you come here, there's few options and then they're expensive. Like the ones that are actually
which ones do you know?
Talking about, I'm not trying to plug any of the competition right now, so
it's all good. I mean, if your stuff is fire, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but anyway, so like Ivory, Mr. Price, these kind of shops,
Okay.
Unless you go to Namutumba, which is even it's secondhand, it's okay, but it's even not that affordable. I mean, it's affordable, but it's not.
Here's the thing, like actually as per last year, I started just buying stuff from Fashion Nova. Because I was telling the guy who brings me stuff, I'm like, yo bro, listen, these are the prices for Fashion Nova. And if I buy like a bunch, every time when they have like Black Friday and whatever, they have like 40 or 50, let's say 40% off. So I'm like, bro, do the math. Why am I buying a second-hand clothes from you at a price that I can get online? And it's just new and everything. Exactly. I'm doing like, I'm into unboxing stuff and unsealing online. So I'm like, why can't I do that instead of, even though I want to promote them, I'm like, yo bro, the prices and what you're selling me doesn't make any sense.
At all.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying it doesn't?
So that's something I noticed, right?
I
noticed a gap. So I said, okay, what I like streetwear, jeans, jackets, hoodies, tees, caps, that kind of thing. So I said, I'm like, you know what, we can do this in Kenya. I know there's a gap, and I want to dominate now that gap that I see. So we started because both me and my business partner Andrew, shout out to Andrew Obando.
Okay.
We do it together. We were both in the UK at the time.
I was actually about to ask you if you're doing it alone, if it's just a sole business, because it can be really hard. Or you have at least like a support system who's like,
So
share ideas.
That's
cost and everything.
He's the co-founder. It's just the two of us right now.
Okay.
So we were both in the UK. We tried making clothes in the UK, too expensive. Andrew came back to Kenya, transferred to SIU. Since then, now he just created a system now where you can make clothes at a very reasonable price. We source materials in town and we tailor them in Kibera. So the cost of production is quite little and the quality is high. That's all I'm about.
It's good.
High quality, affordable prices. So we managed to get that, and then now, like last year, we're just developing it. We get orders more and we learn more about sizing, about materials, about this and that. We did a few collaborations here and there. So at this point now, we just we're kind of comfortable in our system. Yeah, so we're actually proud that everything is 100% made in Kenya.
Everything is on, and it's good because I mean, a lot of people like from overseas
Yeah.
they actually know. The fact is like our economy is not really growing
Yeah.
a lot because a lot of people prefer taking the money like outside. When you
Okay.
want to produce something,
Yeah.
you go produce it from outside. You're not really enabling like your people.
Mhm.
So your people don't really grow.
Mm.
They just become like what do you say, just consumers.
Yeah.
But you don't like empower people on
Yeah.
the ground to
Produce.
actually produce and
Yeah.
do all that,
Yeah.
all those things.
Yeah.
So I think that's also important for you to just enable. But plus, I think your job gave you your normal 8 to 5
Yeah.
made you
Fund these things.
fund this,
Yeah.
but also inspire you in a way because
Yeah.
you're always on the ground with like the community.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
guessing. So you see
Yeah.
like this is actually something that's positive that's going to your community.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I'll definitely give you props for that.
Yeah. Thanks.
So
And just to clarify, Andrew's
Yeah.
the one who's head of production, so he's mostly in now doing those things.
The ground and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
so you're just signing checks or what?
No. Strategy. Strategy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Online strategy, how important is that to you? Because like
Yeah.
I noticed you guys from online.
Yeah.
I didn't I don't know whether I've bumped into anyone rocking your clothes, but I've seen it like pop up a lot of
On your
times on my
stories and
timeline,
stuff, yeah.
and I didn't really know what exactly it was. So let's just dig slightly deep into
Okay.
that. Like I know the name of the clothing brand is
Entity.
Entity.
Yeah.
What does it mean? Is it like a direct? Is it just direct interpretation, like entity, like
Yeah.
you're venturing into the?
Yeah. I mean,
Or is there a
I'll be
hidden
honest,
meaning, or?
Firstly, I chose it because I just like the way it sounds. It rolls off the tongue nicely.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you want to go into a deeper meaning, it's like you wear entity, you embody your own entity. Like you buy something you like, and then
Yeah.
you embody that which you are in a way. I guess I don't know if you want to go into
Okay.
literature and stuff, but yeah, you embody your own entity, kind of thing.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's self-expression and
Mhm.
individuality. Basically, that's what that's I think what I'd say.
It's another thing I noticed, like
Yeah.
on your what do you call it? Your logo. There is the way you've. You know how Kenyans are with speculations. I'm asking questions on their behalf.
Yeah,
What's the
the
is it-
significance.
is it an upside down cross I'm seeing,
No,
or
that's
is
an-
it? Huh? Is it? Is it an or is it a cross? I mean, listen, I'm just asking because I need to know what the logo means.
Wow.
Yeah. What?
Hey,
There's
no,
a symbol there. Kenyans, if you don't explain things to them, a lot is left for interpretation. So
Yeah.
let's just clarify on
Okay.
what
so
exactly does that
that
mean?
is called an ankh.
An ankh?
ANKH.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an ancient Egyptian symbol, hieroglyph, which symbolizes life. It's one of the oldest
You
symbols.
see, I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm into cameras. If you ask me about 4K, 1080, rendering,
Yeah.
editing, I'll tell you all that.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's also just, important for people to know. So
Yeah.
that I'm just asking on their behalf.
Yeah.
Of course, I wouldn't say it's something crazy.
No, yeah.
But somebody else would be like,
What's going on?
I mean, I
yeah.
don't understand. This thing is popping off. I'm seeing them all over the place. What is it, like a secret society? Because even for me, I was like, is it like a club or is it an official clothing
Yeah.
line? So,
All right.
at least you've clarified that.
Yeah.
So it symbolizes life.
Yeah.
And the tree as well.
The tree, it's an acacia tree.
Uh-huh.
And I did the roots because our whole thing is a tree. Marcus Garvey once said a tree without people without knowledge of their history
Yeah.
is like a tree without roots.
So the roots there are like for,
Yeah.
knowing your background and everything.
Exactly.
So
that's,
would you say
that's
it's-
a guiding principle in the company, to be honest.
So is it African influenced? Would you say that? Or it's just
What?
the whole logo design?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And even the clothing line?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're coming out with some stuff that you'll see, that's real, like real art. In a
Proper.
way. Yeah. We'll really show you what we're about. But right now, We just wanted basic things, just people to wear, get some attention, and then now we start doing some real
so you said you're two owners and everything. So
yeah.
I think another question would be, I mean, you did like your official launch like recently.
Yes.
And also that like really caught my attention as well, like just the way you placed it, even the models that you use. I mean, how do you go about picking them? Are these like, because I've seen like your models are proper. It's not like ratchet models, you know, those people with ratchet models, their clothing lines, you know yourselves. I'm not dissing anyone, but you know yourselves. But I'm just saying you have like really nice, decent models. I mean, and I've seen you also pushing like, you know, it's also important to push like, you know, black girls and everything.
Yeah.
So you're not into that whole. I know people who just use light-skinned girls for their shoots.
Nah.
Well, what's your take on that?
On light-skinned girls for
shoots. They say if you use light-skinned girls, you get more likes.
Yeah.
You create more attention.
Yeah. I don't do things for likes or attention.
Okay.
Yeah, we have principles and we just follow those. Like we don't care about light skin or dark skin. To be honest, like if you're doing a collaboration, it just matters. To me, what I think is how much attention can you give us. It doesn't. I don't care if you're light skin or you're dark skin.
So that's not like a thing that exists.
Not for me. Not for me. Not at all.
Where how do you like fetch? How do you get these models?
Okay, so the models we have a friend who basically sourced. Like she just called many people and she came with them. Her name is Demi. And then like the male models are like a friend of my friend. But yeah, they're all friends really.
You have
like
amazing models.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the girls though. I don't know about the guys.
You don't know about the guys.
I won't leave that for some other interpretation. Yeah. But you have really amazing models and they're just authentic.
Yeah.
And I guess the few that I've met also, they're very good in person.
Yeah.
So I think that would also make somebody connect directly with your brand. Is that what you're going for? Is it like a carefree Afro feel, or like what
definitely.
do you want your brand to symbolize?
Like I said at the beginning, a tree that people that knows your history is like a tree without roots. So we believe like in Africa, we believe in Kenya, and not just in the sense of models and things like that, even in the designs, even in the way we conduct business. Like that's why we're here in Made in Kenya. That's why we don't take things from Turkey and just put our things on it. Like it's a complete guiding principle. So
yeah, true.
So that's what I'll say to that. And in terms of the models, I'll just like to say like guys who are targeting light skin models or white models, and you're in Africa, it makes no sense.
Hey, listen.
People want to see themselves. Not everyone is light skinned. If you see someone on Instagram wearing some dope shit, can I swear?
Listen. Nobody is affiliated like directly. They've signed papers that this is part of their podcast. You can cuss as much as you want.
Oh, okay.
You can call anyone out if you want. I mean, say whatever you want.
Okay, all right. So yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's wrong. It's deep. It's a deep problem, to be honest.
A lot of people saying like white girls are the new wave right now.
No
just even see all the rappers. I mean, everybody's doing it. Footballers and especially fashion designers. I'm sure Kanye inspires you in some way. He doesn't?
I mean,
Kanye.
I like it. I'm a big Kanye music fan.
Yeah,
music. I'm a big Kanye music fan. I think he's a musical genius.
Yeah.
I respect what he's done with his brand, but I don't respect how he operates. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know about the begging people to fund you and stuff like that. So Kanye, he's a Trump supporter, right?
Yeah.
Fuck Kanye.
Kanye's having a trap, though. Okay, so when it comes to let's just skip the light skin girls and dark skin girls, but it's also a really good thing.
Yeah.
That you're putting out that energy, because it got to a point where a lot of dark skinned girls started feeling like they're not, and that's why like the whole bleaching thing is crazy right now in Nairobi.
It is,
So it is. You haven't noticed?
No.
Maybe you just don't know that these ones have bleached, but it's crazy. Like now it's pro. Like you'd even meet someone and you think they're mixed race. I don't know what they're mixing. I don't know what kind of chemicals. Yeah, but
that's crazy, man.
I have some serious plugs out there.
Yeah.
But it's also a good thing that, you know, you're just pushing out like a really
Self-love,
nice
Yeah.
Afro agenda as well.
Yeah.
So mad respect to that.
Yeah.
So going back to the launch,
Mm-hmm.
how was it organizing that? Because finance-wise and all that kind of stuff. Because when I saw it, I mean, it's not just something that, you know, we call people like in a backyard and stuff, and people need. Like it was really the setup, DJ, and even the people who showed up for the event.
Yeah.
Amazing. Like how did you manage to just put everything together?
Okay, so I worked with...
And do not forget to mention about finances.
Okay.
Yeah, because people don't, you know, people will just be like, you know, he has all this money, that's why he's doing this and that and that. Yeah.
All right, so...
are you hustling or are you like legit? Maybe you just have like some serious stash like in the bank. So you can just go pick this cash. I need a DJ. I need models.
Yeah. No. So I'll start with, I organized it with someone called Craig Newer, Kaya Sounds Event Planning and Management. Shout out to him. Yeah. And them, actually, they're a team. So we worked together, made planners firstly, then we made a banner, then we made a backdrop so that people can take pictures. Yeah. The venue now, I secured it through my auntie. My auntie, she works there.
You always need a plug for those things. I mean,
basically,
if you know someone somewhere,
it's not money. It's not that I have a lot of money. It's being resourceful, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, know you like, you know, utilize your connections, utilize what you know, and then you can save a lot. So and then models are friends, you know. So that wasn't a charge. The DJ was the same person.
So they won't be coming here like and start publishing, you know, because maybe now you're starting off. And then maybe like later, 3 years from now, they're like, you know, that guy never even used to pay us for our gigs stuff.
I have model contracts, by the way, so I can give them to them if they want to sign that. So we have those.
Just in case in the future, you know, just in case.
Yeah, I'm kidding. You guys are homies. It's
right.
Okay. What else? So I mean, those are the main costs.
So it was just connects, people coming together, and how did you manage to
bring that crowd?
The crowd.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's very tricky, especially for like Kenyans, even people like just advertise the events and stuff. Yeah. And then you show up at the event, it's like just you, the models, and just 2 or even 3 of your friends. Now you're like, even the niggas that I hang out with are not my friends. Yeah. So how did you manage to pull that off?
We did it through throughout the launch, my own social circle of friends. I told them to tell people, and them to tell more people, and you know, like it's just really support from my friends, really, you know, like just sharing the post online. There was already, like, I was supposed to do it on the 27th, and we ended up doing on the 27th deck. We did it on the 11th of January. So there was already a buzz, but it died. But now we're just reigniting it, really, and now. Just through, you know, word of mouth, calling people. My family came, Andrew's family came, you know. So it wasn't like it was really just like the team sharing and posting and telling other people to post, and myself telling other people. So it just happened like that.
Now go on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Kisscapades are just snaking me right now. Yeah.
That's my homie. I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. One of those rich niggas. I think he sells.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's wealthy. He's a wealthy nigga. So let's get back to the fashion, just the launch.
Yeah.
So it's basically just your friends, family supporting, and all that dope stuff.
Yeah.
That's very important because, I mean, for me, okay, I'd honestly say like maybe it's just my mom would support me, my sis would support me, the rest would support me because they're having or they're getting something in return.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was free cocktails.
You had free cocktails?
Yeah, free cocktails, free buy-ins. So that was incentive.
Okay, I was supposed to come there for sure, but
Yeah.
just something. I got caught up in shoots and stuff.
No worries.
But definitely I'll be supporting.
The next
In
one,
fact,
there's
today,
another one coming.
I was thinking that you're going to come with like some match or something that I'd rock. And plug you in.
You know.
That's how now you see. Nah, I mean, listen.
Man.
I mean,
I don't have the stock
I'm
with me.
I'm just teaching you about this marketing
Yeah,
thing because
see.
like that's my expertise as well.
For real.
So the next interview, make sure you carry something for me, probably.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the whole launch and stuff, how everything together.
Yeah.
And I was telling you, like, it's not really easy for people to support. Even your friends, they might want to support, but they have like their other responsibilities.
Yeah.
It's not like when you were kids, like you can just chill and support each other all the time.
Yeah.
Like maybe I have my own side hustle.
Mhm.
I also need people to support me.
Yeah.
And there's Matt. Matt wants me to show up and just show support, and maybe but let's just hope you will do the same to all this, because now it's like they have like that IOU tab like forever. Like we came through for you for this, so you have to come through for us when we need you.
Okay.
That's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
I don't know who inspires you in the country right now. Who do you think is like who would you say is somebody that you're looking up to? They have nice work ethic and they just have their thing out there.
Wandia Gishuru.
Who's that?
Wandia Gishuru is
Gishuru,
the owner of Vivo Activewear.
Okay, shout out to.
She inspires me. She does the same thing, made in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
Started off small.
Mm-hmm.
Now she has shops all over.
Was she in UK?
Huh?
Was she in UK?
No, like
it's just purely Kenyan and everything.
Yeah.
I know the brand. I see it online. I see the presence.
Yeah.
I know. I've noticed there are girls too. So shout out to Vivo. Have you heard about? There's another guy. I think. I don't know whether he'll do my podcast. Supposed to confirm this week. Do you know Zeddy?
Mm-mm.
You don't know Zeddy?
Mm-mm.
What?
Mm.
You don't know Zeddy?
Mm-mm.
Yo.
Who's that?
I think he's designing the new clothes for KQ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but not just that. He's doing some stuff in New York. He has this business partner and who has like a partnership with Puma right now, and they're in the country doing like a tour.
Is he Kenyan?
Yes, fully Kenyan. What is his Instagram? So Zeddy, see, I'm already doing the plugs here. I just hope, bro. But he's very good at what he does.
Yeah.
A lot of street stuff. He's super humble, super chill. But this guy is always on private jets. He's always with all these big people.
Yeah.
And he's just a super chill person. I think if you met him, he'd give you like a lot of pointers. And he has just that laid-back swag.
Yeah.
He's not, because a lot of very successful Kenyans.
Breed arrogance.
They are very... they have walls around them.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't be...
As approachable.
approachable or ready to give you information on how to go around the business or make it through. But he's super. Just check him out. He has I think him and the business partner right now, they have something going on with Puma, if I'm not wrong. So that's legit. But definitely check him out. Okay, so you've already said Vivo Activewear. And when it comes to your style of clothing, who else have you noticed? Because you mentioned you don't want to plug the competition.
Entity
but
is the best clothing brand in Kenya right now.
Who?
Entity. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Listen. What about number 2?
Number 2. Number 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know any.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know others like not even. Not even to be.
Yeah.
Not even to be rude or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like
but
genuinely. That's why I started the company. Because I didn't see anything.
But I'm just saying that.
So abroad, I like Daily Paper. That's a nice streetwear brand based in Amsterdam. Actually, the owner, I think, is half Kenyan.
Really?
Yeah. I like Represent Clothing. It's a UK line.
I think I need to introduce you to some of my people on the ground, because I'm grounded to a lot of what's happening.
Yeah.
But I know there's a lot of clothing lines as well.
Yeah.
But of course we have like maybe 50% are just trash. Not in a bad way, of course. I'm just saying with more effort, you'll definitely get there. It's just the easiest way I can describe it. But there's also 50% of people who are really pushing out their brands. So how do you think you'll be able to stand out from all these other guys who are already in the country and are also doing it on a regular?
Yeah.
Being that, is your partner based in Kenya?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay, so what makes you guys unique? What makes your stuff different from what other guys are already doing?
Okay. Firstly, I think that we're one of the few brand, like logo brands. You know, we're very logo centric, as in the logo is there, it's somewhere like it's very standing out. That's number one. Number two, I think our designs are like, especially the fit. You know, we do a lot. We concentrate a lot on how it fits, right? I think we kill that as well. But overall, dope designs, affordable prices, high quality. Yeah, like
Okay.
it's really as simple as that. You'll find a brand, may think it's nice, but like a T-shirt is like 3K.
Your t-shirts are
No,
3Gs.
I'm saying there's another one.
Who?
Another
Or
one.
like any other?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How
Yeah.
much are your t-shirts?
Our T-shirts are 1100.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had some t-shirts too for my Kisscapades and stuff. Can you guess how much they were going
How much? Like 5
for? 500. 500. What do you mean 500? I'm not selling dusters to wipe your windows.
3K. 2K.
No. Slightly higher.
Than 3K.
Yeah.
How much?
$100.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
What do you mean?
That's ridiculous.
Kanye has much more expensive t-shirts.
That's
man.
Kanye West.
What do you
He's
mean?
one of the most
He's
influential people in the world.
I know, but
Like,
I'm not.
You're first of all, you're doing merch, right? Not that you have a clothing line.
Yeah,
You're
no,
doing-
it's just
you're,
merch.
You're
Yeah,
branding yourself.
Yeah, true.
That's out of order.
You think that's that's just
Completely out of order.
Okay, I sold I think 2 in the first year. I sold only 2, which I was
I'm
confused.
surprised you sold 2, to be honest. Was your mom and your dad? Yo, that's crazy.
People who loved me bought. So 2 people bought. But, the rest I just started doing like every month I'm giving out like 1 t-shirt each. But I was sending them to different places because I realized I don't know where I went wrong, but I liked my match as well.
Okay.
But what I noticed is the people that I sold to in the country were not really rocking them as much. But every time I send the t-shirts overseas, like people like really embrace,
Like it,
rock them everywhere.
Yeah, where did you make them?
In Kenya. I bought the t-shirts in the States and then printed them in Kenya.
See,
But definitely
let entity
$100.
produce for you.
If
Let us produce.
you can do that,
Kisscapades
but they're super. Let me just show you.
Yeah.
They're also like really nice, legit.
Yeah, we can do
I'm
that.
not.
We
It's
do
not that
print-
I'm
we do
promoting. It's
manufacturing
not
as
that
well.
I'm promoting white girls, but I'm just saying they're the ones who appreciate my products more. So if you go to the hashtag Kiss Bandit Match, you'll just see like a few of the people. Is there a hashtag there?
Hashtag Kisscapades. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you click on that match, I think you'll see. Okay, no. Hold on. Can't be.
But I'm saying,
It's,
like,
yeah.
you know, a part of Entity, we also produce clothing for like corporate clients.
Ah.
Yeah,
So somebody can come to you with
a design,
a design
and you'll do it.
and you'll do it for them.
Yeah,
So even if it's like, I've seen you do crop tops and all that stuff as well.
yeah.
So I'm trying to look for the hashtag that I normally use. This is like one of the models who like promotes like
I
constantly.
love Kiss Bandit.
So her, I definitely send a free match, of course. She doesn't need to pay the $100. Why are you laughing? You think $100 for a t-shirt is too much?
Yes.
Okay, wait. What? Okay, okay. So it's mixed with some others.
Ralph Lauren is like
How much?
Is like $40 for a polo.
40?
Yeah.
But this is authentic Africa.
No, it's not.
It's just been.
You just
it
said
has
you
the
bought it in the States.
Oh yeah, listen. Okay. True that. True that. True that. Okay, when it comes to pricing, how do you decide on your
It's
prices?
just cost based, you know. We figure out how much it's cost and mark up a little bit.
You said your t-shirts are
11 to 1200.
11 to 1200.
Yeah.
What about things like jeans?
We don't do jeans yet. No denim yet. Yeah.
Athleisure, like
Yeah, it's
tracks
mostly
and stuff.
yeah.
You do them?
Yeah.
So how about that price-wise?
A full tracksuit is is around 6-7 if I'm not wrong.
6-7 G's?
Yeah, 6-700.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'll definitely rock one of those. I mean, all I need to do is sell one of my t-shirts and, boom.
For real? You have a whole tracksuit.
I have a whole tracksuit and some nice kicks as well from, my peeps in Gikomba or something.
Man.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about, business side of the what you're trying to push, your clothing line as a brand, the prices, support system from your friends and everything. And what has been the most difficult step for you in just the whole journey of Entity so far since 2016? What would you say was the biggest hurdle that you had to come across?
I'd say the biggest hurdle, honestly, is dealing with my parents. Yeah, they didn't at first. They weren't so for it. Yeah, they weren't, because obviously I was doing it while I was in uni, so they thought I was taking time out of uni to do that. So they were always kind of like not supportive, but like apprehensive and kind of like thinking I'm doing it as a hobby, like just something that
you're wasting your time and then you won't follow through with it. Have you done some things in the past that made them think that way? Because parents at the end of the day, they're just looking out for your best interest. They're thinking, okay, you might start this maybe for a few months or 1 year and then drop it, and that means you've wasted time and money. So did you do some things in the past that made them made them right now feel like this is not the best move that you're doing? Because we know you well.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Not really?
I wouldn't say following. I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I think it's just it was concerned, fear.
Eh? Okay. So now we're getting more into. If you've noticed, that was just a leading question, but we're going to more personal stuff. So you grew up in Kenya, both Kenya and UK, or you moved to
I was born
UK
in America, Michigan.
Yeah.
And then I lived in Boston for a bit, then I went to London for 1 year, came to Kenya for another year. Then now, when I went back to UK, I stayed there from year 4 to year 9. That's like 5 years, right? End of year 9, I came back to Kenya. From year 10 to now end of year 13, I stayed here. So in total, it's been about 6 years I've lived in Kenya, about 7, 8 I've lived in the UK, and like 5 in the States. I don't know.
So
if that
you've
adds up,
been moving around, but
yeah.
How has that contributed in how you look at things, interaction with people, just you in person? How has that helped in just how you think?
Yeah. I think I'd say I'm quite adaptable. Yeah, I'm not afraid of new environments or new settings. I like it actually.
You like it?
Yeah. So I mean, adaptability is one of the things.
Proper.
So,
Proper. So when it comes to Kenya, because if you're in Kenya as a child, it's a whole completely different experience. When in Kenya as an adult, it's a whole different experience, because now it's hustling, it's using money.
Yeah.
The general assumption with the current, let's just say the current climate that's moving around is like Kenyan men are trash.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you've heard that before.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
What I think about Kenyan men are trash?
Yeah.
I think that Kenyan men are just like all other men in the world.
Trash?
I've been lectured on this topic, I've been told, trash. It doesn't mean if you feel like you're trash, then maybe you are trash. This is a generalization for all men. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, I get it. Guys are messed up, man.
Yeah, guys
you do some
have,
fucked up shit. You
but
know,
I mean, you can't
you do.
carry.
You can't generalization, but yo, me, I don't personally. I don't.
Yeah, what do you
I-
think
I
about
don't,
that?
I don't feel it. As in, I don't feel anything.
Mm.
It's like men are trash. Okay.
I mean, that's your opinion. So I mean, there's nothing.
I
you
know
can
I'm
do
not. I know I'm not trash. I know I've done trash things, but you can't tell me I'm trash. So whatever you want to call everyone else, me.
Okay.
That's up to you guys.
So
man,
you've
honestly.
contributed to the trash society.
Yeah,
as well.
of course, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I wish I could say the same, but okay. Let's go to something also a bit more personal. Are you married? Are you single? Because a lot of people are listening to the podcast, watching. So I mean, what's the situation there? Because all these things affect maybe business, how you wake up in the morning. Maybe like there's that girl who like makes you wake up in the morning, motivates you to hustle.
Yeah.
And thinking like have to marry her if you're married,
No,
or maybe you have a wife in the States, you have a wife in UK, and then you're looking for a wife in Kenya. I mean, who knows? I mean, yeah. How's that whole situation? How's it going?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
You are?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's great. I love it.
Okay. Seems like you don't want to touch a lot into that, but okay, that's also. Would you say that makes you wake up in the morning and like motivates you to grind even much more harder? Are they a good support system for you? Does it make a difference in what
in
you
my
do?
life? Yeah, definitely. Just someone you can talk to about your daily things, like your plans and everything. Someone who can check you when you're falling off the route. So it's a great thing. I like it. And
so this
even
is the
vice
one
versa.
person that has knows all your information.
She knows a lot of my information. Yeah.
So the worst part is always when I'm not saying like you guys are gonna break up. I'm saying the worst part is always when you break up, and then this person has like all this info that you told them about you and stuff, how you go about your daily.
She's not like that.
Oh, she's not that kind of person.
No.
So well, I mean that's also a really important thing to to know, especially if you're moving around as a business person.
Yeah.
You're in the social circle as well.
Yeah.
Which I might say it's also connected to the entertainment industry, because I'm guessing like a lot of people will be rocking your merch and stuff.
Yeah.
Has it ever gotten to a point maybe when you're doing your fashion thing and stuff, and she maybe sees you with like this hot model, and then she's like, hey bro, listen, I know you well, and I know what you like. So I mean, you need to does she interfere when it comes to such things? No.
Nah, she's not.
She has like that
she's
respectful
cool,
thing, like you just do your thing.
It's not even. She doesn't.
Because like for me, honestly, when I'm dating, it's always a problem, because I always have like a bunch of girls around me.
Right.
That's just standard, and it's always affecting. It always comes up. Like today I'm going to shoot with so and so. Today I'm going to shoot so and so. So after 2, 3, 4 times, it becomes like an issue that you have to keep addressing over and over again.
Nah, I've not had that issue.
Well, that's. I mean, that's a keeper.
Other issues, but that's not an issue.
That's not an issue. So jealousy is never on there.
If anyone is me, is jealous.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll admit that.
No, but if she got your back and she's like 100, I mean, you always want somebody like that on your side.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I think we've touched like on a lot of things about your brand, just your personal life as well, and just you as a person. People get to know a little bit more about Matt, about Entity, the clothing line. And all I can say is like just thanks for coming through.
Thank you.
I mean, I almost thought you're not going to show up, man. But I've been waiting for this guy for like 3 hours.
Hey, it was fun, man.
3 hours.
It was fun.
See?
But I'm here.
But I mean, so I appreciate you coming through.
Yeah.
And I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you for
whole
having
of
me.
2019.
Yeah.
And just, the way forward. So I guess hopefully we'll get to recoup probably after a few months. When you're counting your profits and stuff, or maybe end of year party. If you want to send me some merch,
I got you.
If you want me to buy, tell me where to buy. I'm going to buy. So where can people find you? Where can people find your merch?
Yeah.
And all that. Just plug your connects, plug your pages so that people know where to find you.
Okay, Instagram, Entity Clo, that's Entity CLO.
Yeah.
That's our Instagram, go follow that. Our website is entityapparel.co.ke. Facebook is just Entity Apparel.
Perfect.
So yeah, you can find us on those handles.
Okay, so just before we finish up, have you thought of, would you be open to having investors in your company?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody that can buy like 60%?
No way.
No way?
Maybe like 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So investors, if you're out there, get the buzz.
Yeah, let's talk.
If you want to invest, hit him up, slide in the DM, just use the email or whatever.
Yeah.
And the last and final question, what's like your overall projection? Where do you want your company, where do you want Entity to be in like the next, let's say 3 years? Let's start with 3 years. Where do you see Entity?
Okay, 3 years we should have a shop in one of these malls, maybe 2. I want the main thing we want is a small manufacturing place, somewhere to manufacture our clothes, like tailors, we have designers, we have material around, you know. Yeah, so if we can have some sort of space like that, that's what we're working on really this year and next. We get that, and then we have a shop somewhere here, and then now we're doing international orders properly. Yeah, that's the 3 years, maybe 2 shops in 3 years. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So perfect, man. So that was another episode of the Kisscapades Podcast. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
Entity Clothing. I mean, all the best, bro.
Cheers, man.
And I appreciate everything.
Yeah.
Hope to share the video soon.
Yeah.
On all platforms, of course. You can share it with your people.
Yeah.
It's gonna be out on iTunes, Apple Podcast, SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook, and all that jazz.
Lady.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Appreciate that.
Cheers.
So have you ever had that cafe breakfast?
Actually, I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Okay. So do you want to try something today?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Nice.
Nice. That was great.
How was that?
That was great. I
Perfect,
enjoyed it.
eh?